Hello, my name is Kate Fryling, and today I'm at WSTW where Mark Rogers is getting ready to start his show, Hometown Heroes, which airs every Sunday night and features a local artist. Mark Rogers' interest in local music led him to fill a vacant spot as host on Hometown Heroes.
Well, I used to work at WSTW in years past. I worked here full-time through 2001, did a variety of things, and then I was gone for a few years. The show was started in mid-90s or so by Johnny B. He used to be the morning show co-host here at WSTW, and he had this passion to start a local music show. Well, then Johnny B moved away down to Texas in 2001, actually the end of 2000, kind of left an opening here, an empty spot in the roster. And I wasn't working here anymore at that point, but one of my friends who still was, he said, you know, with Johnny B leaving, they need someone to host the show. And he said, you know, you could do it. I was like, And I hadn't done radio in a few years, but I was kind of eager to get back into it. So I contacted John Wilson, who was the program director then. And I said, I do want to throw my hat in the ring. And he liked the idea, and there you go. 7 years later, I'm still here. There's so much talent in this area. It overwhelmed me once I got to know the artists and the bands in this area that really, they don't get a lot of exposure outside of their fan base they already have, you know, and they work hard. Most of these bands, they have, you know, full-time jobs, and they have to do this to support themselves. They do this because they love doing the music. And so the fact that we can give them a couple hours a week on the airwaves and hopefully get them some exposure, some new fans and all, I think that's important.
Being featured on the show tonight is Christine Havrilla, who has been playing with Gypsy Fuzz for several years now and knows what a show like Hometown Heroes can do for a music career.
I think it's important to be on a show like Hometown Heroes because it gives independent artists an opportunity to bring their music into a bigger radio station. So, you know, we're here at WS2W, and people are driving home from work, people are driving home from the beach, people are out and about listening to this commercial station. And to have a local segment is really great because someone who might have never heard me before can say, oh, who's that artist on there? And with Hometown Heroes, it gives all these independent artists a chance to get their music out to the masses. I think being featured on Hometown Heroes can definitely give a boost because, again, you have people that may have never heard of your name or maybe have never seen it in a newspaper and maybe never heard of you. You know, again, you catch them a radio station. I mean, how many times we're listening to the radio and we're like, oh, what was that song? Or, you know, no matter where you are, if you're in a car, if you're in a doctor's office, you know, so I think it's cool that it gives people a chance to hear you. So I think it could absolutely give you a boost. I don't know on what level, but at least getting fan base. I think it's challenging in a couple ways, but you know, nowadays music is so different. I think with the digital media and everything that's happening online with the social media, I think in some ways it's easier to get your music out as an independent artist, but at the same time, there are so many people getting their music out there as independent artists. So it's almost like a good, bad thing. And what I need to do is not worry about everybody else and just try to keep myself in touch with my fans and the people that are responding to my music.
Zoe Harper is an avid listener of Hometown Heroes with the hopes of one day being featured on the show with her band, Moment of Truth.
I got my start when I was 12 years old when my mom took me to Accent Music to sign up for voice lessons. And after taking voice lessons for about a year and a half, one of the guitar teachers in the director of rock school, he saw what I was doing and was like, hey, I want you. You need to be in this program. I listen to Hometown Heroes every week. I do think this show is a good opportunity for musicians because it gives them the opportunity for their music to be heard.
As you can see, Hometown Heroes is a great opportunity for local artists to be recognized by the music industry. If you want to hear more, tune in every Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. only at 93.7 WSTW. And for Newman Media, this is Kate Fryling.